hands are... Morning, guys. Welcome to the chill stream. Let's check the audio here. The computer's audio came through. Let's try this. Dude, I can't even click this phone, dude. This phone is like so old it doesn't want to work. Dude, come on. Trash.
It's a natural.
Let's see what we got going on here, dude. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the audio. See, start this whole stream out here. Just checking with the audio, make sure that that's good. Start this whole stream out here. Just checking. It's pretty good. Pretty loud. So it's pretty loud. We can do on here. We need to test a TTS on that audio as well. So. Where's those headphones that I had? One second. Oh. Alright, so the audio seems good. It's picking me up all across the house. Alright, let's do a donation here. And then, yeah, I gotta add, pin that comment in the chat for the donations. Fix that too. You gotta log into the TTS system, so I gotta log into the TTS system to make sure that the video gets hit. There we go, we're good. Alright, I can do a test. Do something weird. What's that? Nothing. Let's roll the donation here. Okay, processing dono, so it should come up. And we'll see how So I can't hear it on the phone is not playing it. And that's basically probably not going to come through because I have internal audio down. Yeah, it didn't. Alright, so stream settings, audio settings, turn this up to about the same as what I'm at. Nickelback. Nova Space. Alright, let's try that one. So I can't hear it on the phone. This Bluetooth's gotta go off. Well, it works. It works in the headphones. They're pretty soft. Alright, so I turned the Bluetooth off. Let's try this again. Or do you just message no audio?
Test user donated $1.00. Message. TDST message.
Alright, let's try one more time. So, because I need to be able to hear it out of the phone. And then I don't want it to be too loud if you guys are listening, you know?
Test donated $1.00. Message. Test. User Sam donated $1.00. . Message. Test message.
It works good like that. I mean, it's above all. It's above all of everybody else's.
Rage Quit Rick donated $1.00. Message. Bro, I could have watched paint dry, but Hello 3DEV convinced me to settle for watching paint peel.
Late night, it's raining, a total downpour. Meeting at midnight, below the ground floor. Out of the shadows and into the night, out of the building, we swung to the red lights. Tasting the pleasure, sickened by lust. It's their second nature, and to my disgust. Out of the shadows and into the night, out of the blue they will swarm to the red lights. Late night, it's raining, a total downpour. Meeting at midnight, below the ground floor. Staring in silence, make no conversation. Leaving the office, they love the temptation.
So I need to find. I think this will work actually. Yeah, there you go. A blindfold. I got a blindfold for you. Had to blindfold you right now. I gotta work up on a new scene. I want to work up a new scene that maybe like a screenshot scene so we can look at everything else on here. One sec. The problem is the new scene doesn't have the overlay, so or this default scene here. So that's got the screen share. Add layer. Custom item. Add URL. Features overlay. C equals 03 DEV. That's on the top there, yeah. So full screen, save. Alright, so I should have, if I switch to screen share, it should switch to screen share. What the heck? It won't even scene switch, you guys. Wait, literally. It's like too much going on. It won't scene switch. See, like I tried to switch scene there. Nothing happens. Well, I guess we'll shoot out of that then. Alright, let's play some duty.
Last night, the streak ended, meaning the streak of streams where I was hitting $150 in sport in a row. It was like 95, and finally it ended, okay? So, what that told me was a couple of factors. Number one, I'm not always going to be able to get that amount for a stream, especially, for example, a stream like ES Politics, which is the stream that was last night's league stream. That stream's only on Kick. It's not going to have most of my YouTube audience, and it just happened that particularly last night, not much of the Kick audience showed up. They were busy either with other stuff or watching Casino or whatever it may have been. And because of that, there was nothing that could really be done, right? I did my best, but it is what it is. So the streak ended. And so this morning on the podcast, we discussed ideas of how to change the way that I do stuff that's going to basically be better. Right? Now, here's the truth. A lot of people are just very upset at the stream that it's every single stream I'm talking about it and we have to hit every stream, right? Others are upset that basically after having given to like 94, 95, it was a politics stream that ended the stream because they were like, man, that's not right. You know, we've been supporting all of Phil's content, notably his gameplay. Now he decides to do another project, and that's how the stream ended. That sucked. Yeah. So on the podcast, we discussed all these ideas. And that sucks. Okay. So on the podcast, we discussed all these ideas, notably that number one, moving forward, we were going to do things a little bit differently.
Kings.
That we were going to change it up. The big goal was going to be that it would be a 276 straight streams I was going to play Stellar Blade. Well, I announced that since we were starting over, I would have drastically reduced that. So let's get to 100. If we get to 100, then I'll play Stellar Blade. Because actually it would have been like 180 something with the old goal. So I drastically reduced that to try to incentivize people to say, hey, if you really wanted it, please support now. But also I announced that if we did hit the goal of $150 on that very stream, that I would still get the food for DSP Tries It from Popeyes, and we would still do DSP Tries It despite the fact that the streak had ended the night before. Some people liked this idea, some people didn't. Okay? So we played Marvel Rivals on the first stream. Okay? Marvel Rivals. It plays great on PC. I played it at 120 frames. Great graphics, great controls. Plays just like Overwatch. Every character is basically a hybrid of an Overwatch character with another Overwatch character. And I played with Winter Soldier, who plays a lot like Roadhog in some capacity. A little different, but close. I played with Moon Knight, who I didn't really like at all. I played with Psylocke, who I very much liked. And then I played with Punisher, who, in my opinion, had been the best character in the Marvel Rivals beta, but now is weakened dramatically, but still is good in certain situations. So, used 4 different characters over the course of the stream. Sadly, the audience didn't really like it. Most people who were watching came by to see what it was and were like, you know, it's basic.
Goals hit 0.
What's up, everyone? Just testing out a YouTube short because people have been talking about them so much. I wanted to give it a shot and see exactly how it works. So let's do one as a demo. See how it shows up on the channel.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll go to get some food here soon. Take a drive, but like yeah, so take a drive, but like yeah. Is there anyone even awake? What's the heck? Pretty much no one's awake. Pretty much no one's awake. Pretty much no one's awake. I don't want to get that double crap going on. Oh, my neck, bros. Oh, I can't wait to get this coffee or whatever. So, snow is still on the ground.
Gas.
Natural gas.
Natural gas is one of the most traded commodities in the world. It's the third largest energy source, representing over 23% of the market. And its historic dynamic price changes have made it appealing to traders. But how do you trade natural gas? First, let's give the natural gas market some context. It's all about supply and demand.
Well, gas.
Natural gas.
Natural gas is one of the most traded commodities in the world. It's the third largest energy source, representing over 23% of the market. And its historic dynamic price changes have made it appealing to traders. But how do you trade natural gas? First, let's give the natural gas market some context. It's all about supply and demand.
It's all about supply and demand.
Alright. Alright, it's time to go eat, dude. Get something to drink. Bling, 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 bling. Now we gotta clean the house and work on stuff. See, I need a sweater. Yeah, this one. Sama? Oh, I gotta ping her in the chat. I forgot about that. Oh, I gotta ping her in the chat. Alright, so yeah, I pinged the donor link, the TTS link in the chat, so you guys can easily just access that or whatever. It says $1. It has like a dollar put into it, and I guess you gotta have some information. But it's free. It's not. Payments is turned off. So you can just hit it with the TTS for free. Yeah, I don't have any good food right here right now. Except for chips. Santa. Good boy, Santa. Say hi, Santa. He's a good Santa. He's a good boy. Such a good boy, Santa. No petting? You don't want no petting? Okay. Good boy. All right. Keys. Wallet. Need to warm up a big time. Damn phone dying. Get fast charger on. I didn't like start the car earlier, so it's freezing in here. Chargers in right quick. Yeah, I don't even have enough. I don't think I have enough battery to stream in a restaurant at this point, so probably ain't gonna do that. I'll probably do fast food or something. Get a to-go coffee. I'm really just interested in getting a coffee at the moment. Truck out. need to go to the vacuum closet. That too. Phew.
On November 30th, 2022, the world changed forever. ChatGPT let you use AI to trick your boss into thinking you're the smartest guy in the room.
Please hit the like button if you're rewatching or watching for the first time. The subscribe button. I'm a little bit tired. It's been 3 days straight of sort of non-stop multitasking brain. And we are currently, what is it, 5 hours, sorry. We're in Central Virginia, and we're about 5 hours away from, 6 hours away from Get Behind the Camera and Tina meetup. So what's up, everybody? I can't always be there for the Lolcow Queen streams because some of them, well, they're Lolcow live streams, but with the Queens because you're members only, and I know for sure there's a lot of broke ass people in the chat, so you guys can't always afford it. I get it. But I do miss you because you guys are funny, and it's tough getting used to a whole new chat, especially when most of the chat is just spamming W's or L's. It's not really what I'm used to, so. My dad is right next to me driving, so that's where Ben is. I did miss you, Stephen David. I missed Hater Cell, I missed Mackenzie, I missed Pamplemousse, Michael Sith Archangel, even Showtime, one of my biggest haters. Oh, non-members could still watch. Oh, I didn't know that, but you can't chat. So, as you guys know, what I'm headed to do is to go and film some stuff with Kid Behind the Camera and Tina. I personally have advocated both privately and publicly for a live stream with Tina because I feel that I shine when I'm IRL streaming. So I really want to do that, and I think it wouldn't be that hard to like have Boogie set up a stream. He sets up a Discord call and I call in. And thank you for the dono, Hemi Zach. ISK 3000. What's ISK? How much is this in USD? In Trump's American dollars, how much is this? Is this Kid Behind the Camera trip? Yes, it is. I'm about 6 hours away right now. You don't have the ability to shine in any venue. I miss getting shit on for no money. That's what I miss, honestly. Do I have a humiliation fetish? I don't know. I miss it. I miss getting shit on for no money and no clout. Okay? I think we've created something very special here. It's $22. Oh, thank you. That's a nice size dono. Thank you very much. So I am also going to sign the contract for Lolcow Queens in person, and I have some concerns. I just wanted to talk about it with you guys because you are my fans, and you know I want to get your opinions. Okay, so here's the interesting part about last night. So if you weren't there, I'm not gonna restream paywalled stuff. I can't exactly react to it, but essentially what happened was that woman Becky Boop, who's like the most well known. She's the one with the big boobs, and she kind of looks Italian. She got voted off 2 streams ago. She got voted off and fired from Lolcow Queens. And then yesterday, Keemstar had her on to like hash out what her problems were with getting fired or whatever. And the funny thing about it was that she was actually, I don't know how to say this, entertaining as she was getting fired. Because she had caused so much controversy that it was actually an entertaining show as she was getting fired. So, was she a Karen? Yes.
That's the same as Wings. The Wings was doing, they're repeating the same thing. That's all they're doing.
Karens are lolcows when they don't get their way.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of this weird catch-22. So personally feel like I didn't do a very good job last night. But then again, I kind of felt like I got cucked because she would run away every time I was added to the stream. So I didn't want to I didn't want to
1,000 people at McDonald's?
I didn't want to run her off.
Kidding me?
But also we didn't get the confrontation. But you think Becky would be more entertaining than Lynx?
I think that Becky is entertaining, but
that's another thing. This is just my speculation, okay? But if the setup, I don't know anything about it yet, but if the setup is going to be that, like, paying for her equipment that she's supposedly keeping is going to come out of my, Lynx, and Tina's paycheck, I don't really understand that, because why would we be paying for Becky to get top tier equipment when she's not even going to be on the show? When I haven't received a dime, and I assume maybe Lynx hasn't either. I don't know about Tina.
oh,
So I don't really get that part.
they like gave her stuff. That's why.
Yeah, I don't know if.
Thank you so much for choosing to be ready. Thank you so much for your patience. How can I help you?
Let me get a vanilla bean latte. Let's do hot this time.
Hot vanilla bean latte. What size would you like that?
The medium one or whatever.
Medium?
Yeah.
Anything else? Is there anything else, right?
That'll be it.
Sounds good. So just one 20-ounce vanilla bean.
Yep.
Sounds good. That'll be $6.03.
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what to order from these places. If it's got cinnamon spice in it, I don't want it. So I don't know.
Lynx can be a secretary, but she shouldn't be a lolcow. She's boring. The other thing about Lynx is that she was every time she tried to like make a point, she sounded like she was on the verge of tears. It seemed like she was like shaking. I don't really know, like maybe she like has never been in a confrontation before. But more than the money, okay, that's putting that aside for a second. The problem I see so far, my main concern with this show is I don't understand the dynamic, and I want you guys to help me out. I don't understand how the dynamic is going to work, because let me just be perfectly honest. Tina is so far like a cookie cutter personality. She's white trash, and she has like a couple phrases that she uses, like spread for bread and like I'm from the streets, come guzzler, or whatever. And that's about it. I haven't really seen any dynamism. I haven't really seen
That's weird.
more, you know, of like what the actual character is, and I don't understand how. I don't think that's going to be funny for that long. Every time I suggest something to her, or kind of try to get her to come out of her shell a little bit, or you know, engage a little bit more, she just kind of shuts it down. Tina has good natural comedic timing. I agree with that, but she's kind of, I don't know, it just seems like just very cardboard personality so far, I would say. One trick pony kind of deal. And I think the reason Boogie works on Lolcow Live is because there's a lot of different things going on with him. And he has a backstory that's interesting. And he has motivations that are interesting. But Tina is just kind of saying, like, I'm here to suck Keemstar's dick, and I'm here to suck Mike's dick. And I do what they tell me, and I don't really interact with the other girls. And I just don't really get that. I don't get how that's going to be a show, I guess is what I'm saying. I get how she could be a guest, or she could be a segment, or she could be somebody who comes in and like riles stuff up. But I don't really understand how that's going to translate to a show. I feel like me and the other girls need to have some kind of a rapport, some kind of a dynamic. And if she just refuses to engage with us, besides like the same,
Alright, I've got the copy.
the same kind of like
We'll
just
try it.
stale, overused white trash comebacks, that and like just like and then just like is like just openly glazing Keem and Mike the whole time, and shutting me down every time I try to like, you know, spice it up. I don't get how that's a dynamic. The point of the show, okay, so that also, I'm a little confused about that as well. And again, I'm in the dark about this. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. I don't think anybody does right now. It seems like it's kind of all up in the air, which I'm okay with. But, you know, I was kind of assuming that we would have guests and there would be a docket similar to Lolcow Live. And if that's what's going to happen, then we need to do something about the dynamic here. Because he might not like the fact that you aired detailed money issues on a live stream. This was already talked about on the show. You don't have to worry about that. DBZ Tom 123 $5. Hey, I just want to say that you're a beautiful angel from heaven and a beautiful miracle from heaven. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you for the $5. Hang on one second. Okay, just checking out something. Oh, that's all set. There is also no Queen's docket as of right now, but that's not a big deal. I also, as far as Lynx goes, the thing is, neither Tina or Lynx have a backstory. I have a backstory. I have lore. I have a whole rabbit hole of drama that follows me around wherever I go. And I feel like
That's what it
I don't
takes
really
to be a
understand.
Lolcow.
I get that there's been a sort of thing like, okay, let's not keep going into that with Grace. really feel like my haters, my cows, my little, like a group that I've assembled of people who like shit on me and whatever, people who do documentaries about me, etc. I feel like that would really add a lot to create drama, of course, but I feel like that's also getting cut, and I'm okay with that, but I'm just saying my concern is I want this to be successful, and I don't see how it's going to be successful without somebody here having some kind of an interesting backstory and delving
I don't
into
say
that a
that.
little bit more.
I wouldn't say that
We're all
completely.
relatively unknown.
But
I mean,
yeah.
Tina is known, but only for doing like
Tina and her.
kind of like, well, I don't know what to say, like videos on a kid behind a camera channel, which is fine, but like that's not really a live streaming personality. You got to be able to like open up a little bit more. There's got to be something there to grab onto. Lynx is here. Lynx says, I have a backstory, you just don't know it, and so does Tina. You should have done your homework, to be fair. I know your backstory, Lynx. You told me your backstory. I get it. You've been in the LolCow Live Discord server for a little while, about 4 months. You had some drama with Boogie over, like, sending the show some of your resin statues that you make, and they broke in the mail, and there was a whole drama about that. And you had, like, a semi-stalker in the Discord server. I'm sorry, but that's not really like a whole show. That's not really like a whole personality. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Dang,
every
Lynx
female
is
on Discord has a
hated.
stalker. You could be the ugliest fucking chick in the world, and you could have a Discord stalker. That's not really that special sauce. You know what I mean? And like the whole resin statue thing, like that joke is already played out. Funny how I was picked and you begged. Yes, Lynx. Okay, so this is part of the problem. Okay, so you've already made this joke or like pointed this out like I would say 7 times at this point, like overall on both the show and in the server. And I don't really like. Is that what we're going to be doing the whole time? You got to have like there's got to be a little bit
Fighting each
more
other?
to pick up on here. Because like yeah, I was added last.
Just gonna
You're right,
fight
I was
each
added
other?
last. I don't have a problem with that. But, like we're just going to be going back and forth over that the whole time. This is going to get boring. You got to come up with some new material. Yeah, we're looping insults at this point, in my opinion. I'm trying to say that I'm concerned about the show's success because from what I've heard from Lynx, I'm not going to say anything personal, but like what she's planning, because she's sort of like the one coming up with the plans at this point, it seems boring. It seems boring, like the plans for the show so far. And I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, we're going to get supposedly December 15th or whatever, we're going to get raided by LolCow Live's viewers, and we're going to be sitting there going over like a fucking female LolCow like Amberlynn Reed or something. Like I just don't really see how that's going to keep the viewers. And it's not only that, but it's like the actual dynamic between the people, between the girls itself is like, I'm saying I think I did I felt like I did a shitty job on last night's show because it ended up being the same thing over and over again. I call Becky fat, I call Tina fat, and I call Lynx a mid-emo girl. And we're going to need a little bit more than that. We're going to need a little bit more than that. You're complaining before there's a legit issue to complain about. Just be patient and let the dynamic play out and evolve. Well, I mean, I'm going to sign a contract. I'm headed to sign a contract, and I want to hear what you guys think because I actually want the show to succeed. Like I'm legit like behind the show. I think it could be great. I think I'm a great LolCow. I think I've proven myself. I think I can host a show and be a LolCow. I don't mind. You know what I mean? I think I can be dynamic enough. And I'm not saying Tina and Lynx don't bring their own stuff, but I'm just concerned. I don't see how this is going to be a success if it's just 3 girls looping insults at each other. Like we got to come up with something better here.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. Will you be using your mobile app today? Please order whenever you're ready.
Here's the best thing you can do for LolCow Queen Strays.
Let me get sausage, egg, and cheese muffin. That's it.
You said that was it?
Yeah.
Alright, you're all set.
I don't know. I just think that I want to, like, I have my own fans that I want to talk about it before I, like, sign this contract to make this, like, a serious part of my life. I'm committed. I'm ready to make the show happen. But, like, the thing is, I'm not trying to make it about me, but, like, Becky brought up all of this stuff, right? Which would be interesting to go into. It's like a whole history. There's documentaries about me. There's, and my dad, there's documentaries, there's haters, there's dedicated haters, you know, RD, Grossly, Rizza, Ava, Ruby. There's like a whole team. Destiny. Ethan Ralph wanted me dead. Like, there's a whole history of this. And yeah, they might bring up my dad, but like, I don't see how that isn't the direction the show should go in. Because I'm not trying to hate on Lynx or Tina, but I don't see them bringing that same kind of lore that can be like delved into and have all these guests and stuff. All these people who would be absolutely dying for a crumb of clout, like absolutely thirsty for it, begging. The A-Log Avengers, yeah. Ethan Ralph wants everyone dead. I do have a universe, yeah, the Thorpiverse, the Thorposphere, whatever you want to call it. There is a whole universe, but it just seems like what I'm sensing from Lynx and Tina is like, they're like, let's get away from that. Well, get away from that into what though? Like, that's what I feel like I bring. That's why I feel like I was chosen, and I don't really understand what we're gonna come up with if it's not that. Like, as of right now, I'm the one with the most interesting backstory. And you could say, Lynx can say all she wants to do, all she wants. Like, Tina D, it like has an interesting backstory. Well, we haven't heard any of it, have we? We haven't seen any of it. I don't know any of it. I don't think the average person knows, except she was connected to a channel called Angry Grandpa that was taken over by a kid behind a camera, and she makes you know, drama videos. It's not really a backstory though, in my opinion. Grace, I disagree. Tina is 100% meant for this role. Lynx, I don't know, give it a few shows before bringing it up. Yeah, Tina D did come from AGP, yeah. Because the show hasn't started and you didn't do your research. We've done 3 pilot episodes at this point, Lynx. We've done 3 pilot episodes. I did my research. I looked up Tina D. I saw what she's created. What's Wings and Boogie's backstory? I mean, you want to go into it? I'm pretty sure Boogie's backstory is he was this guy called, Funny something? Francis. And he was like the nice guy of the internet, and he got viral, like playing this character named Francis, who was like this nice fat guy. And then he got, I don't remember exactly how he fell off, but he made a ton of money off that. He blew it on hookers. I watched the documentary. I mean, a lot of people know what Boogie's backstory is. Yeah, he like, there was this stuff that came out about his parents molesting him that he was talking about. He kind of fell off, and then Keemstar brought him back into relevancy. He blew a lot of money on prostitutes. Health issues, yeah, he like bought a house so that he couldn't pay for it. You know, there's a lot there. Spam this until she answers. Why do you refuse to address all the PDF file accusations, Grace? Is it because you know there's no defense for all the evidence against you? Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. I can't defend myself from all of the obvious evidence that I'm a PDF file. Yep. How long until you meet Tina in person? 5 hours and 25 minutes, apparently. He tried to buy a Tesla and then asked his audience to pay for it. That was a big one too. That's funny. I mean, he faked cancer, yada yada yada. what I said yesterday on the show. I was like, you think, like, I literally don't think there's ever been a 22-year-old female pedophile in the history of the entire world. Like, it just doesn't happen. Women are like 0.0000001% of pedophiles.
That's not true.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to call like a teacher who like sleeps with a 16-year-old student a pedophile, I mean, I guess a female teacher, but like this is not really what we're talking about here. So, my feeling was yesterday on the show there was some dead air, and I personally want the show to succeed, but I am just concerned about the dynamic. But maybe during this Tina meetup, I'll get to know her, and I'll see if there's some more, more to the character. I'm not sure. I think it would be great to live stream it, but then again, maybe Tina's too much of a flight risk because she'll say crazy stuff. I don't know. Hey Grace, is there any chance I could come on panel and interview you for like 10 or 15 minutes? Yeah, sure.
What, you on StreamYard?
Sure. You can hit the link. I wanna talk to people who are interested, because like I think everybody would understand. Like, I'm going to sign a contract that would like commit me to this, and I'm open to that. Obviously, I'm driving 15 hours to do it, but I just, I don't think it's unreasonable to say, like, I want to know how this is going to work. One way I could see it working is if I'm the host, which Keemstar basically said on one of the shows that I'll be the host and running it and stuff, then okay, then I'll have sort of creative freedom and I can run it pretty much the way I run my streams, and I think that things will bubble up. Grace, how much money would someone have to put up to box your dad in a sanctioned match? My brother is 6'3", former military and wealthy. He wants the match. My dad doesn't box, guys. He's fucking 52 years old.
The coffee, it's a standard vanilla flavor. It's warm, it's not too hot. It's making me a lot warmer. Maybe not having good one.
What's up, video games? Yeah, another thing, I do notice some people saying that, where's Ben? Big Ben! I see you down, I see you in the backstage, HB. Give me 1 sec. I feel like for the show's interests, I am keeping him off stream just so that I can communicate directly. However, I would also have to say that the reason that I am a lol cow is because of my unusual relationship with my dad. I personally don't think I should be a lol cow for that, but I understand that in this day and age, you are a lol cow if you have a close relationship with your dad, because that's so off the table for any female. And so shamed by society, etc., etc. So I don't really understand that whole thing as well, because whatever your opinion of it is, the hijinks, the shenanigans that me and my dad get up to is the reason I'm a lol cow. It is what I built my brand off of. It is what I'm here for. So the cucking of my actual claim to fame doesn't actually make any sense to me. Personally. HB, what's up? You want to interview me?
What up? I want to interview you.
I don't hear it. Oh, sorry.
You can't hear me?
No, I can. Sorry, that was me. I had my headphones plugged in. All right, what's up, buddy?
Let's get down to the brass tacks. All right, so you're talking to people, you're talking to, is there an echo? Are we good?
I don't hear an echo. Do you?
No, I'm good. All right, so let's talk about it. You're talking about Keemstar, right? Are you gonna be on Keemstar's show?
Well, I'm headed to go sign a contract to be on Keemstar's new show, Lolcow Queens. Yes.
Okay. You're gonna sign a contract to be on his new show. It's called Lolcow Queens. Okay. Now, are you the lolcow in this situation?
Have you not been watching the stream? Are you new?
Yes, but I'm a little new. Listen, I'm white and slow, and I'm ready to go. Listen.
Gets by this guy.
Yeah.
He's on it, boys. Fucking Anderson Cooper over here.
Anderson Cooper.
Listen, I try my best. I don't always do the best. But what I'm trying to understand is, so, all right, so you worked with Destiny before, right?
Yeah.
All right. But he was kind of a dirtbag, right? Garbage, trash.
A few times, yeah. Blacklisted me.
Yeah, he blacklisted you. Why?
He said because it was dangerous. I pointed out that him. Can you hear me? By the way, the Wi-Fi is going down.
It's going out a little bit, but I think I can hear you.
Jeez.
No, it is cutting out quite a bit.
This is gonna be a great interview. Who are you?
Who said that? Listen, I'm a universal broadcaster. I'm a big deal among 4 people. I've got a question for you. All right. So, first of all, I like the green look. Is that your thing? You going with the green all the time? The green, whether it's a green cardigan or a green tracksuit, that's your vibe.
Am I coming through?
No,
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Can you see me?
Yeah. I'm traveling, so it might reconnect. You know, it's gonna be the Wi-Fi is gonna be iffy. You're gonna have to carry when my Wi-Fi goes down.
Gotcha. All right. So, what I wanted to know is, like, you said you can't find a man. How is that possible? You said you can't lock down a man, right?
I haven't met a guy who I'm interested in yet.
Okay, so maybe you're kind of like picky, like you have high standards. Like you might see guys and you're like, you look okay, but I'm not gonna fucking settle for this guy, right? He might look good, but he doesn't have money, right? Or he might have money and look good, but he doesn't have a good personality.
Are you suggesting yourself as a potential mate?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, sure, but listen.
Wait, hold on. Are you sincerely? Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
I don't think I suggested that I would be with you. Yes, I have seen myself in the mirror, but listen, looks aren't my forte. But that doesn't mean anything, you know. Women don't care about that necessarily. But what are you getting at? You said, have you seen yourself in a mirror? Tell me more. Tell me more.
Well, you're an overweight ginger with a Jew nose. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. All right. Well, I figured you were going there, and you did. Listen, I can't change that.
Not just the looks, honestly. Looks may not be your forte, but personality certainly isn't either. I mean, like, are you high right now? I mean, your interview with me is like, who are you? What?
Well, listen, I'm getting down to the brass tacks here. I don't know
hey, what's with the green sweater? What? What the fuck?
Well, the Wi-Fi was cutting out, you know. I want to know.
No, don't blame it on the Wi-Fi, dude. Come on. Maxie, thank you for $10. This cunt's about as useless as a fly screen in a submarine, like talking to drywall.
Wow.
Response, sir?
I think you have some interesting people in your chat and some not so interesting people in your chat, and this happens to be the not so interesting person. Now let me ask you: do you actually let the chat decide your opinion of people, or do you actually have like a open mind and a willingness to understand people in front of you? Are you at the whims of your chat all the time?
Yes, they're my fans. I listen to them, yes.
They're
But
your
they
fans,
they're my
sure,
fans, so what they say
but
reflects
they
what
don't
I
have to run the ship. They don't have to run the boat. You're the one in charge. You're the captain of the ship, you know? All right, so let's get to it. All right, fine. When you were with Jeremy, what went on? What happened? When you talking about?
Yes. Okay, well, so there's a backstory to that. So Jeremy is a 30-something-year-old guy who works in a food truck in Seattle. And I went to LA to do some streams with this guy named Darius, who is a Kick IRL streamer. And things went south because we were supposed to be acting out that we were in a relationship, but he actually caught feels. So I had to get the fuck out of that situation. And then it was too much to buy a plane ticket directly back home because I was in LA and I live in Rhode Island. So that's literally the exact opposite side of the country. So Jeremy offered that I could come up to his place in Seattle for a few days, give me some time to book a flight back, and we could hang out and go hiking and stuff, and he'd give me a place to stay. And I told him before I went, I said, you know, because I knew him because he also streams, but he's like ultra boy, bottom of YouTube. Like, he's the worst. He's like 2 viewers. But he's funny sometimes. So I told him, like, I'm not into any like getting hit on. If you want to hit on me, that's totally fine. But I'm not gonna come stay with you if that's what it's about. I'm not interested. I just went through this with this guy Darius. This has to be completely platonic, or else I'll just stay in the airport a couple of days. I genuinely don't care. But I just want to let you know up front, I'm not into that. He said, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna hit on you. Don't worry about it. Just come over. I like you as a streamer. I like you and your dad. Just come over to my place for a few days. Well, it'll be totally chill, and then you can get a flight back home. So I flew up to Seattle. There's no cell.
What happened to the sound?
Sheets for doors. There were walls, but there were just sheets for doors. Apparently, he was like in the middle of renovating the place. So he gave me his bedroom. He said he was going to sleep on the couch. I went in the bedroom. I fell asleep. I was absolutely exhausted. I had spent like a week in LA. It was exhausting, streaming and everything. So the next day, I went to his brother's apartment to take a shower and do some laundry. And we streamed together on my channel. And he pulled a move where he sort of pulled me by my hips off camera, like towards him. Like he put his hand around my hips and pulled me towards him. Yeah, and so at that moment, I realized, all right, he actually is not following through on what he said here. But I was like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. Then I ended the stream. We went out back. I had a cigarette. He had some weed. And he was like, so would you ever actually like want to go on a date with me? Like we should go to a movie or something. And I was like, I don't know. And then I went for a walk, and I told him I needed to get some space. And I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, it's happening again. This guy is, you know, he's hitting on me. I don't want to do this. Now I'm completely at his mercy. I'm staying with him. I'm in his shed in the middle of nowhere. I don't want to keep doing this.
Alright.
So, little did I know, this is actually where Ava comes in. Little did I know, I checked my Instagram DMs because I was just like, I was just bored. And I had a new request from a girl named Ava. And she said, I had no idea who this girl was, but she said, hey, I saw that you came to Seattle. I found you through Destiny. And if you ever wanted to link up, just let me know. And I'd be happy to like meet with you because like I'm kind of a fan. And she had actually copied my YouTube bio at the time, which said something like incredibly charismatic, amazingly beautiful, insanely rich, or something like that. She put that in her Instagram bio. So I was like, oh, she's actually a fan. So I DM'd her out of nowhere, and I said, listen, Ava, I don't know you at all, but I'm in a really awkward situation with this guy I'm staying with right now. Is there any way you could actually just pick me up and take me to a hotel, or I'll crash at your place? I can pay you for gas, but I need to get out of this right now. It's not dangerous. I just don't want to be with somebody who's like hitting on me again. It's extremely awkward. I don't want to stay with him. So she ends up telling me, well, I have a meeting today for work, but I can pick you up at 10 p.m. or so. Give me the address. And I was like, okay. I gave her the address. Because I couldn't get an Uber. There were no Ubers at his place. And I was like, okay, I'm trying to say, like, it wasn't a dangerous situation. I just didn't want to be there. And I was like, okay, I'd rather be with a girl.
Right. But did you have any attraction at any point? Was it something that could have gone somewhere and didn't?
No, I never had any attraction to Jeremy. I think he's like a decent looking guy, but he's just totally not my thing at all. And I told him that beforehand. So really quickly, Maxie sent a super chat for $5. I'm not interesting. You talk slower than a special needs infant learning to read. You also look like a bucket of dropped cream.
Oh, man.
Maxie!
Your fucking chat is brutal.
My darling, Maxie, hit the link, buddy. Hit the link. Hit the link, my little Aussie friend.
People.
Dan, I see you backstage. Hang on. Let me just finish telling the Seattle story. It's a good story. All right, so I have this set up with Ava. I tell my dad, I'm like, look, there's this random girl. Her name's Ava, but she messaged me on Instagram, and I'm gonna meet up with her. She said she'd pick me up. He's like, okay, that sounds fine. It's not dangerous, right? And I'm like, yeah, no, it's not dangerous. I just want to get out of this situation. And she can take me to a hotel or whatever, because I can't get an Uber. So I go back to Jeremy. I don't tell him any of this stuff. I just go, I kind of have a migraine. Can we just go back to your place? And I'm just going to take a nap, and then we'll see where it goes from there. And he's like, okay. So we go back to his shed, and I'm laying there, and I think I did fall asleep for like, I don't know, a couple hours. I wake up around 8 p.m., and it's like 2 hours still until Ava's supposed to pick me up. Ava, by the way, is the girl who made the hater video that Becky used on Lolcow Queens. She is like my number one hater / documentarian. Actually, my dad's number one hater, really. But the whole reason she got into any of this stuff, Babsy, I see you backstage, 1 second. The whole reason she got into any of this was because of me. Because I met him.
Right. That was a last minute thing because of Jeremy?
Yeah. I had no idea who she was. She wasn't a streamer. She wasn't on YouTube at all. I just saw her Instagram. She was like some kind of hippie girl, and I was like, all right, well. So, 8 p.m. or so. It's 8 p.m. I wake up from my nap. Jeremy's like, hey, he comes into the room, brushes the sheet aside. He's like, hey, do you want to like watch a movie or something out in the front room? And I'm like, man, I still have like a headache. I'm so sorry. I didn't, but I just didn't want to be with him. So I was like, I think I'm just going to sit here and just let this pass. And I think I had Seinfeld on the TV in his room at the time. So I'm laying on the bed. He's by the door to the bedroom. So he goes to me, all right, well, do you mind if I hop into bed with you? And I was like,
what are you thinking?
Oh, okay. I have a headache. I would really rather not. I'm just really not now. And he's like, all right. And then he goes back. So look, keep in mind, the whole time, there's no doors, so I don't have any privacy. And the shed is like, a couple different rooms. So he's out in the living room, which I can't get to the door to exit the actual shed unless I go past him. He's just sitting out there watching TV the whole time I'm there. He doesn't have a job, so it's incredibly awkward.
He doesn't have a job? I thought he claims he has a job. Wait, is this whole place a shed? I just want to understand. Is this whole house a shed?
The whole place is a shed. It's like a shed with like 4 rooms. There's a kitchen, a living room, 1 bedroom, and a bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So, after I told him no to hopping into bed with me, I hear the front door close. He barrels off in his pickup truck, like screeching off. Okay, and at that point I'm like, oh shit, he's pissed. I don't know what's going on because it's like 9 p.m. or so. It's dark. I'm like, where the fuck is he going? what's going on? So there was a pair of scissors on the dresser. I put the scissors in my back pocket, just in case. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I grabbed a pair of scissors. I put them in my back pocket. I texted Ava. I was like, "Can you please, like, hurry up? I promise I'll make it worth your while. But like, I really want to get out of here." And she's like, "You know what? You should just leave." And I was like, "Actually, you know what? You're right." So I creep out of the. I push the sheet aside. I grab my stuff. And there's another little part of that. I grab my stuff. I push the sheet aside. I look around. I make sure that I don't like alert his dogs. I make sure he's gone. Then I saw my exit. So I went through the back door. He has like a gate around his entire property too, which like has like a locked like front gate too for the cars. But he left it open because he left. So I fucking run through there. I have no idea when he's coming back. I run through the front gate. I run onto the road, and I walked like a couple blocks down the road, and there was an old fire station that nobody used down the road. So I ran to the fire station, and I hid behind one of like the facets of the building. I hid behind it, so I was hidden from the main road. And at that point, I was shaking. I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but now like I don't think he's gonna find me here. I don't think he knows where I am. So I hide there. I just sit down and I texted Ava my location, and she ended up picking me up. Now the one fatal mistake that I did make there, okay, because after Ava picked me up, I went over to her apartment. It was pretty chill. She was a nice host, I have to say, except for the fact that when she picked me up, she took me back to her place, and she let me stay in her apartment, which was nice, or her dad's apartment at the time. She let me sleep in her room, but she took a shower the night that she picked me up, and she walked out of the shower buck naked in front of me, which I wasn't expecting. Like, I had just met her and I was crashing in her apartment. But I don't know, maybe that's a Seattle.
Did you get a nice look? Did you get a nice look?
I took it all in, buddy. That's not really like a girl thing. I was just like, whoa. But it was nice and trimmed. But anyways, she's just walking around naked. I was like, okay. But my fatal flaw with Jeremy was that I left. Guess what I left at his place?
Your phone? No. Your shoes. Your hat.
My wallet. I left my wallet with my ID and my ticket home at his fucking place. And when I realized that, I didn't even realize it until 2 days later. 2 days later, Ava was driving me to the airport, and he calls me, and I'm like, fuck. Okay, so I answered the call, and he's like, you left your ID and wallet at my house. Now, mind you, this is after I had publicly bashed him and basically called him a serial killer and a potential rapist on all of my streams and Discord.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So, I was like, fuck. I have no idea what, like, he could totally screw me over. I can't fly home without that.
So you already said all this stuff about him, and you had to get your wallet.
Yep.
Okay.
It was so stupid. I could have left anything else there except that. Anything fucking else. But he ended up being really, really, actually, genuinely very nice about it. He drove 40 minutes out of his way to meet me at the airport and give it to me. Luckily, I got there ahead of time, and I made my flight home. But it was the most awkward thing in the world when he pulled up at that airport, and I had to confront him and be like, okay, can I get my ID? So all he did was he sort of hugged me, and he kissed me on the forehead, and he was like, I left you a note in the wallet.
Gross.
You should read it on the plane. And so I did, I got the ID back. It was great. I got the flight back. I was very thankful. I was like, dude, I really appreciate it. You could have totally fucked me over. And the note just read something like, I think God destined both of us to get married. Or something. God destined you to be my wife, Grace.
Wow.
So that was the Jeremy story. That was the Jeremy story.
Wow, that's pretty good. Wow. So how did you feel about that when you read that message that he wrote? Like, we're destined to be together? Is that kind of sad?
No, it was like,
Or did
I
you
don't
feel
know.
flattered?
Anyways, HB, we have some people backstage. Dan and Maxie. Hello! Oh no, Maxie left!
Alright.
Alright, we got Dan
What
here.
up?
Dan would like to ask you a couple questions. Dan, we can't
I
hear
don't
you.
want to ask this man nothing. Listen, if you
Oh,
need to
you
ask
got
the
questions
questions
for
that if you need to ask the questions that you have been asking, you need to go do some research, my brother. You need to take a step off panel. It's time for some hardballs, okay? I'm coming in a little
Alright, let's
hot.
hear some hardball.
You're asking about
You go through your
motherfucking.
questions, bro.
Listen, I came with a motherfucking docket, bitch. I came with a docket. First off, Grace, why did you let this nigga on? And I'm gonna say it just like this. Who are you? Where did you come from, mister?
Who are you, nigga?
Nah,
Is that how you talk?
I asked
Are you
first-
really a white guy who says nigga?
I asked
You're
first,
already looking
I
bad
I
to
am,
begin with.
I am
Go
Puerto
ahead.
Rican. I am Puerto Rican. I asked first as well, and I've been
Oh,
here
so you're
longer
from
than
the
you.
garbage patch. You're from
Okay.
Tony's garbage patch.
Okay,
All right, go ahead.
second hardball question. Grace, this
Wait,
is
you actually wrote that down?
yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Do your hardball, hard work. Go ahead.
It's not to you. Honestly, it's a shame that we have to share a panel together. Grace.
No, you're right. It is a shame that I have to share a panel with you. It really is.
Grace.
Because I'm embarrassed to talk to you. But go ahead.
Grace, what is
Mr.
what is?
Supreme.
If you could shut the fuck up, please and so kindly. Okay, I'm trying
Yes,
to conduct
sir.
business
Yes,
here.
sir. Go ahead.
Good boy. Do you want a
Did you-
treat? Good boy. Do you want a treat? Listen.
Did you write that down too?
Grace, what is Ben's plan? Can we get a little just insight from Ben? Does he feel like he's been cast to the shade? Is he going to start up Ben Thorpe, aka Abel? A lot of people have been wanting to hear about Ben, just his thoughts, ideas, plans. He's going to start up Ben.
Maxie, you have to turn that off. You're echoing.
That's all.
You're echoing.
I'm not. Mavsy's a lovely
Okay.
legend I've seen in VC before.
Now, that is a good question, Dan.
Thank you.
So far, in an attempt to promote the show and do as, you know, what seems to be the most prudent, I have been giving me and my dad some distance publicly. Obviously, he is driving me down to South Carolina. Everybody knows that because I don't have the money for a plane ticket or hotels all by myself. But, you know, I don't really completely understand it because I think me and my dad's relationship is hilarious and what makes me a lolcow. But in an attempt to be good faith for the show and you know, give people a chance to see me doing my own thing, I've been sort of giving it some distance publicly, and he's okay with that. So
Now,
that's,
Grace,
that's
can I say I do respect your boss's wishes for saying that. Now, Ben, if you can hear me, I want to say, Ben, I don't truly disagree with the fact that you are a lolcow as well, with the utmost respect in the term. You know, you have made half the content that Grace has made as well. No, that wasn't a middle finger.
Fucking rapping. Bro's spitting some fucking fire jams right now.
Ben, I feel like you do deserve. Ben, I feel like you deserve your own at least episode on Lolcow Queens. Is what I was.
You want me to start a fucking? Hey, hang on. Start again. Ready?
No.
Ben, I feel like you deserve your own episode on Lolcow Queens. You did a lot to build yourself, right? If you had to sacrifice all this to get Grace where she's supposed to be, isn't that what fathers are supposed to do? At the end of the day, is to provide, to put on a better life for your daughter.
Get a boy. Well, that's your fucking.
my dad's not gonna come on Lolcow Queens unless he's getting paid. If they want to hire him and have him sign a contract, then he'll, you know, produce content for the show. Otherwise,
Is
he's not part of it.
Is Review Tech signing a contract? Does every guest have to sign a contract, or is guest just guest?
No, not as a guest, but like I'm saying.
I feel like Ben deserves a guest.
In the cards.
I feel like Ben deserves a guest. If Keem sees it, if somehow it is seen, this is just my opinion. I feel like Ben
means nothing. Let Grace fucking do her own shit, bro. She's done her own.
Ben deserves a Grace.
Let her fucking.
Okay. I have multiple questions, Babsy. Let's not get disrespectful here. I love you, brother.
I'm not disrespectful at all, bro.
Dan, it's not about deserving anything. It's about what would make the most entertainment. That's what we all care about here. It's not about deserving.
Second question on my docket, Grace. Are you going to forget about us? Are you going to forget about us, the people who invested before?
Dan, what the fuck did you invest? You never sent me a goddamn super chat in your fucking life.
Motherfucker, you act like I didn't host a couple late night streams before. You act like I haven't. We got King TL, we got Stephen David, we got Lalo, we got. Are you gonna forget about us? Do I need to name off every chatter?
Saying, oh, I made you. I made you who you are.
No, I never made anything. Just know.
Dan, I said I miss my chat. I miss everybody. I genuinely do. The
That's
long
what the
count
fans
chat
wanna
is like,
hear.
it's hard to get used to a whole new vibe. You know what I mean? I miss everybody. I miss the vibes we used to have. And
It's what the fans wanted to hear, Grace.
I'm even honestly, I feel like I'm taking a chance just by doing this stream. But I just wanted to, I'm loyal to. I want my audience to be on my side. You know what I mean?
And I love to hear that. I love to hear if you, as long as you don't, and us. Go ahead and announce that right there. That's you.
Mono, thank you for the $5. Damn Grace, can't believe you're talking shit about the show already. I am talking shit about Lynx and Tina because I want the show to succeed, so get it correct. Okay, and Keemstar, I just saw him, was in the Discord server saying, like, is Grace talking shit? And the answer is no. So whoever said that about me got banned. So I'd keep it quiet if I was you. Don't tell him shit that isn't happening. Just joking. Hope you're doing all right. Also, shout out Mapsy. Okay, I should have read that before I responded, but whatever. Thank you, Mono.
Thank you, Mono, as well for supporting.
Dan, hang on. Keep your questions. Hold on one second.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, look, I don't know.
Mapsy is an OG LOLCal live viewer. He has.
Because at the end of the day, I'm fucking shit-faced. I've been drinking for 15 hours. I fucking called some shit. Someone in LOLCal was fucking yelling some shit. I've said some fucking things. This fucking guy...
Wait, hold on.
Perhaps running away. He's so fucking offended by this fucking weird cunt with his fucking dumb background. And
hold on. Mapsy is the guy. Aren't you the guy? You're the one who you tased your testicles on stream. Remember that? I had to.
Yeah, I can remember that because I can't have kids anymore because I provided.
Did I make you come?
See, Dan, how come you never did that? Mapsy was hosting a late night show and he tased his own balls on stream. What did you ever do?
Now, Mapsy and I have shared a VC before, and I don't want to disrespect the brother. I feel like we both add things to it. We had a nice trivia game on a VC that you weren't even a part of, Grace. So,
Grace had the OG trivia, brother. Grace was there for the OG trivia.
Motherfucker, I'm trying to help you, okay? Come on.
I love you very much.
I love you too. I love you too. We went skiing together.
Max, we have a chat directed towards you. Could you read this and respond, please?
I honestly cannot.
Every pussy you come into contact with, brother, they get up and leave uninspired and not pleased. Can you respond, please?
Oh. Was that directed at me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I've got one pussy that fucking sleeps in the bed.
Another question. I've got a couple more questions. Shout out to the $2.
Hold on. False, thank you for the $2. Grace, Dan is jealous. Spread your wings. I don't think Dan is jealous. I think he's gonna join the army soon or something like that, supposedly.
Never jealous. Maybe I want to ride coattails. Me and King were donating on LOLCal Live. DNP, I don't know. We're out there supporting you, Grace. Real quick, fire him off. This was the next question I wrote down. Kind of a shit one, but do you see Tina as quote-unquote competition for Trump, as I wrote it?
Did you write down questions? That's fucking dedicated.
Do you see Tina as
No.
Not competition as well, but you know Tina does bring content as well as I feel like you are the other proponent that brings content.
I think Tina is obviously in the genre for like being the boogie of the show. Loud, fat, and annoying. However, I feel like I just personally don't. I don't think she has enough depth of character to last. Like, I don't see it personally. I think she's got the same 5 crackerjack white trash comebacks that she uses every single stream, from what I've seen. And I know that she's like a big fat bull word, but like apart from that, I don't really see her having enough to carry it through. However, I would admit that she's objectively. Hey, welcome to North Carolina! Shout out to Dalmatian Dog, who wants to meet up, by the way. Very excited. So Tina is one-dimensional. If anything, I see her as an issue for the show. As far as I've seen, maybe not. Maybe she won't be one-dimensional. I don't know. I'm going to meet her. We'll see.
One-dimensional is a shared opinion of a lot of people, right? All she can say is, I'm fat, fuck you, bitch. This, that, and the third. But I do have to put respect where respect is due, right? Tina has been in the game longer, has generated numbers. Last question before I just want to step real quick. What are your expectations, Grace? Just what are your expectations in general?
My expectation is that, I mean, I've been doing drama shit with and without my dad for like 2 years now. And I'm really hoping that those kind of, whatever, the skills that I learned from doing that stuff is going to pay off. And I really want some creative freedom so that I can, you know, do some more of the stuff that I want to do. For example, like live streaming with Tina. I think that would be a great idea. I personally am not a super fan of pre-recorded stuff. I think it's, I don't know why we wouldn't just.
She's in and out a little bit, people. Let's give her some time. She is on the road delivering.
From our sponsor, BetterHelp. Everyone, if you're looking for someone that needs to get yourself life in check, BetterHelp is really there for you, and I will be there, and I can give you some words of advice just for yourself.
Am I back?
You are back right now.
Sort of. Yeah.
Am I back? Hello? Yes.
You are back.
Noob Noob for $2 says, Grace, ask the Jew. You're the Jew now. Do you want a 3K with Dad?
Oh, I'm Kane. You what? With you and your dad?
Yes, that's the question. Thank you for the $2.
I'm gonna pass. All right. And by the way, I wasn't hitting on you earlier. You interpreted it that way, but that's okay.
That's good gaslighting. That is good gaslighting right there. But nobody bought that shit. Nobody bought that.
I never said. I asked her a question. If you go back, I asked her a question. I said, "Can you find a man?" I never said that man was me. She interpreted it that way.
Buy that shit. Chad, I'm not buying it. I don't know if you guys know it, but
you're in love with her. I get it.
You got singled out as the Jew. You got singled out as the Jew.
Well,
there wasn't a question. You got singled out. I love that.
Ginger boy, hold on. John Easton brings up a good point. I asked if you meant it that way, and you said sure. I asked you if you meant it like that.
Yeah, when you say sure. Yeah, I was being sarcastic. It's not like, you know.
I don't know.
Read between the lines.
Bro, it was just a meme. Obviously.
It's just a prank, bro.
Are we not allowed to joke around here?
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Are you wearing a wedding ring? Chat wants to know. They think they've seen a wedding ring on your head.
Show hands.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
Just show your hands.
Show your hands.
I just said I was wearing one.
Let's see what it looks like at least. Yeah.
I don't have to fucking. I'm not your monkey, bitch.
You're not built for this shit, brother.
We're on the street.
I'm not built for this shit. Look at you with your fucking Arby's headset.
These are Astros, the ones that are 50. This is a Supreme Fletcher. What about you on it?
I give a shit. Like that.
Your fat ass tried to say Arby's, brother. Okay? Let's not talk about names here.
Okay, fine. You got a Tony Robbins headset. Does that work better for you?
Sounds better. We're not gonna. This isn't a segment.
Now, guys, I'd like to get everybody's opinion on a recent DM exchange I had with a new fan. I'm not gonna say his name, but let's go through this together. I want to get everybody's opinion here. He said, "I support you making content with him." This is the first message. Is there any way you have Cash App? Yesterday at 1:59 a.m. and then yesterday at 9:31 a.m. Or is there a way I'm able to buy exclusive content? Okay, this is the first messages I got from this new fan. I said, haha, yes, I have Cash App. And I sent him my Cash App. And then I said, I truly wish I had exclusive content you could buy, but I don't as of right now. Sorry. He said, would you down to make one with him? I support it. I fully support the incest relationship, by the way. I think it's great, and you're a good girl. Keep it up.
Nice.
Heart emoji.
Nice.
I said, yes, that is my Cash App, but I don't do sex content with my dad, LMAO. Sorry to ruin your vibe. He said, no, it's okay. I support it. How much would help you? I'll make it fair for you to make a sex content video with him. I said, haha, lol, I'm not sure you understand. I don't actually have sex with him. He said, you've admitted to giving him head, though. I said, LMAO, I don't know about that, brother. He said, how about just a naked strip, rub lotion on the tits, bend over, spread ass, and twerk?
Jeez.
No way he said that. No way he actually said that shit.
No, he legit said it.
These
United Arab Emirates, 100%.
These boys are bold. Show Bobs. Send Bobs.
Let me read that again.
He deserves
How about?
it.
Let me read that again. How about just a naked strip, rub lotion on the tits, bend over, spread ass, and twerk? How much do you think he offered for this video?
500.
2,000.
Maxie, how much?
I don't know, baby, but I'll do it for fucking 10.
You got a cheap one. Where you going?
He said, I'll give you 2,000 for it. Stacey,
The Jew was from. Was it the Jew? Was it just the Jew?
Okay. Then he sent me a screenshot of $2,000 ready to send to my cash. Then he said, let me know. Then he said, let's do it right now. And then he said today at 2 a.m., we have something for them. Have it. Be honest. Then he said, would that help you with money before you leave? He's like, no, hold on, don't you need money though? Like, what's the problem?
Now, Becky could use a man like that in her life. Becky, I know you were struggling for a little money, right? You should start doing something better. That's all I'm saying.
So you did it, yeah.
It was absolutely, it was just hilarious. I couldn't
So you
believe
did
that
it,
he
yeah.
wrote all of it out. But he's a comedian, honestly. I'm not very comedian. I'm just sorry I couldn't make this dream sponsor. Look, if there's anybody out there who actually has some kind of relationship with that, there is a man willing to pay you for that on video. Just I'll let you know.
Upload that pussy.
He got to the end of the daddy pill book. Yo, he overdosed on the daddy pill. Low-key, a little bit.
Grace, this is just out of curiosity. How many new DMs have you been, how many people have just been flooded the DMs?
Oh, a ton. I would say I got like 150. A lot of them are really nice though. A lot of people are like, hey, I really like appreciate you on the show. A lot of Twitter DMs, a lot of Discord DMs. I appreciate it. It's all been really very
The next question I have would just be, is this gonna go to your head possibly? As Ho Logic seems undefeated, do you feel like a bunch of people reaching out supporting, do you feel like maybe Ho Logic will oversee the daddy pill?
I mean, I'm not sure what to say about that. Ho Logic is lolcow queen logic, so I'm not sure.
That's the answer right there, fellas.
I don't know what to say. But then again, being successful is a
Alright.
daddy pill, so.
Hey, listen, guys, I gotta go. It was nice being here. Have an amazing day.
Bye-bye.
One day.
Go take a nap or something, buddy.
I
Get
love
some rest.
you. I love you.
Have a coffee.
I'm going to bed, guys. I'm fucking shit, guys.
Good night, Mapsy.
That was the end of my questioning, Grace. Just to reiterate, congratulations to you and Ben. I know this is a big opportunity for both of you guys, and I'm happy, right? I was here, new, but before the wave of people, so I wanna get that out, say that, right?
Well, Tim, what do you think about the dynamic of the show? You've been watching, right?
Yes, I liked Lynx when she lashed out a little bit, but it looked like she cried almost a little bit when she let the emotions run. That's something that, you know, and I've been talking with Lynx a little bit, nothing sin, but, right, we gotta train these bitches. I look at them as like wet clay that you have to mold into something. Now, you have been molded in blood sports, you have been molded, chat has done right with you. A lot of these bitches are not built for this shit. A lot of these bitches aren't built for this shit. So it's not glazing. It's not glazing. But I will say, Becky cried. Lynx almost cried. Tina looks like she is your only quote-unquote comp. That bitch looks like she's built for it. I mean, literally and fucking metaphorically speaking.
What do you think about the issue I was saying that the two other girls don't really have anything except looping insults?
I haven't seen much of Tina's content, but yeah, she's one-dimensional. But she did also acknowledge that Grace does bring the content, right? What does Becky bring? She folded under such weak pressure, right? I mean, we've been testing Lalo with so many gay jokes, it's honestly absurd. He hasn't folded. Dalmatian Dog rants about fucking troons. He hasn't folded. Becky folds under what? Literally, the weakest thing in the world.
About Dalmatian Dog, he texted me and he said, like, hey, you know, if you guys want to meet up, I would be happy to take you out to my favorite local burger place. I'm pretty sure it's a McDonald's. But anyways, and then apparently on my stream, I think it was like 2 days ago, the late night stream with Lalo, Dalmatian Dog was left up there. And apparently he told my chat that he wasn't going to meet up with us unless we paid for our own food.
He did say he needs $50 for recompensation off the dress that he bought you, which was a demand of D-Dog, which I find it hilarious that man thinks he can demand things. But
he thinks I owe him $50,000 for the content he's provided so far.
50,000? He heard the upfront pay from fucking Wings and Boogie and thought that was him for a second. That's actually crazy.
But I'm excited. I think we'll meet up with him on our way back. We don't have time right now. But
another question.
If you're out there, hit the link, buddy. Come say hi. We miss you here.
Dalmatian, I love you. I'm learning to love you more and more every day. Another question, Grace, I just have.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you going to become scripted? Are you going to become scripted, or are we going to get the same red couch cope sessions that we're normal used to? Things of that nature.
I can't be scripted, Dan. I'm a wild card.
I love that. I used to call myself the Joker of the deck, right? You never fucking know what is going to happen. Just don't change, Gracie. Right, Gracie? Isn't that what
you're not the Joker? Dan, you're not the Joker of the deck. You're the Wigger of the deck.
I was just on a panel.
Literally sell drugs and drive your mom's like Prius around.
Listen, we're in a big audience. We're in a big audience right now, Grace. I'm going to denounce any comments of that.
Are you nervous?
We're gonna denounce any comments of that recently.
Dan is nervous, guys. Dan is nervous.
Never nervous. I'm gonna denounce that.
Guys. I get what Dan is doing. He's trying to be like a big dog to like. It's so cute. You're so adorable.
To the new F slurs, I do feel like
you're going red. You're going red.
To the new F slurs, I feel like
he's trying to put on a different personality for all the new fans, guys.
No. Grace, I know nobody is different, and you're ready to, backstab willingly anybody possible to get an upper edge. I do know this. It's nothing fucking new. Dan has a lot of crazy ideas in his head. Shout out RRR. It's a great one. Mackenzie says, don't choke, Dan. Never choke. Like I said, I do want to reiterate.
No, wait, who's been backstabbed? Who have I ever backstabbed?
You.
OPC Don. His dignity, his respect. You literally, come on,
I backstabbed him? How so? He said that he was...
You stole chairs.
He stole my chairs.
Now, that was before me, so I can't truly comment on that, but he is looking for $300.
He stole my chairs.
He's looking for $300.
You're still planning to go out. He still talks to me. I want him to start working with my brother and on fixing my RV. Like, he's down. He doesn't feel backstabbed, does he?
Of course, OPC is motherfucker.
Mono says for $2. Hey, Dan, low-key, how much for a dub?
I don't know. I don't know either. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for the $2, Mono. Thank you for supporting the motherfucking stream. I don't know. Truly,
Yeah,
I haven't
see,
ever heard of that before.
OPC wronged everyone that had to see him.
I'm
OPC,
an
but
OPC fan.
OPC, first of all, he's the one who backstabbed me because he was like, I'm going to expose you and ruin your career. I never said shit about him.
Things get down and dirty in the Discord. I don't know what you wanted me to say. I did come on here just to show my respect, pay my dues, right? You know, maybe ride a little coattails. Keem, if you see this, you know, I ain't doing shit. I'll drop Air Force in a second. You know.
Dan can't actually process what happens. Yeah, I think Dan's too low IQ to understand, like, the actual dynamics.
Smooth brain, I like to say.
All right, Dan, I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Grace. Like I said,
Good questions. Go write some more, buddy.
always. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, bye.
Ben, I love you. Bye.
All right, I'm going to send the StreamYard link out. If you want to call in, I would love some new LOLcow viewers. If you guys want to call in, all you have to do is hit the link. And just turn your video and camera on. You can be a voice too, but then I will just full screen myself. Let me know what you think. I want to get to know you guys. Dan hit that galaxy gas too hard and now things are difficult for him. Yeah, I also didn't backstab. No. Let me explain. Not only did I not backstab my fans with the Fresh and Fit show. Okay, so I had a dono goal ready to go for Fresh and Fit. I was ready to go on. 3 days before I was supposed to go on, I had this big opportunity with LOLcow Queens. It totally trumped it, in my opinion. And I was like, well, this is a way bigger opportunity. So I'm going to jump on that. And the whole reason that people, hold on, noob, I see you backstage. Just give me 1 second. The whole reason people want me to go on Fresh and Fit is to get exposure. So if I'm doing something else for more exposure, how would that be a problem? Okay, second thing is, plus we're on a road trip, right? So you get road trip stuff. Second thing is, when I told Fresh and Fit that I couldn't come, when I told the girl who was arranging it, she said, well, they weren't going to let you on the show anyways, because I've never had so many people DM me and tell me not to have someone on my show. So I was like, okay, were you not going to tell me about that? Like, I was supposed to be in Miami. The day she told me that, I was supposed to be in Miami the day before the show. And she knew that. Right. It's also, ironically, the same logic. Like, we can't have you on a controversial show because you're controversial. Okay, tell me how that makes sense. Didn't Myron literally dress up as a KKK member as a joke? Didn't he literally make fun of black people by dressing up as monkeys and going, ooh, ooh, ah, ah? Didn't he literally say the K slur, the F slur, the N word? Like hard R, all of that on his show? Okay, but I'm too controversial? Okay. Doesn't make any sense. But whatever. Not to mention that, actually yesterday was the Fresh and Fit show I was supposed to be on. They didn't start their regular show, like the pre-after show, until 11:40 p.m. So I would have been on there if they even had an after show with the girls. Even if I had made it on, I would have been on there at like 2 a.m., 2 to 4 a.m. Who the fuck wants to see that? I would have got there at like 8:30 because the after show with the girls is supposed to be at 9 or 9:30, and I would have been sitting there for 4 hours waiting to get on. I would have been absolutely exhausted. It would have been an absolute waste of a trip, and I would have passed up this LOLcow Queen opportunity because I would have been too tired to like actually participate and be like a part of it. So not only was it not a scam, but it was absolutely the right decision in every fucking way possible. They couldn't have made it a better case for themselves. They are absolutely incompetent. Mono, thank you for the $5. Grace, real quick, can you tell Andrew to go F himself? Which one? Andrew, go fuck yourself. Alright. Noob, what's up, buddy? Hi, are you a LOLcow live viewer?
Yeah.
Alright, what's up? What do you think about LOLcow Queen so far? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, kind of. How the fuck did Link survive and how did Becky go? Like, obviously Becky is a nothing, but so is Link. Like, at least Becky, like, she's fat. Yeah, like, Lynx is fucking hard.
Well, hold on. Your audio is coming through really shitty. Am I wrong about that, guys?
It could be.
It's like, it's coming in and out.
I'll try and speak really clearly. Is that help?
Okay. What's up, Charlie Paul?
So how did Lynx survive?
Okay, you said how did Lynx survive? Well, I was expecting, so I didn't actually think about it, but when we were doing the firing show, I was expecting it to be between Lynx and Becky because I had seen a lot of support for me and Tina on the Reddit and everything. So I was like, okay, that's we're definitely safe. However, I didn't realize that in a Survivor type voting off situation, Becky and Lynx were obviously going to team up to go against me because I was a threat to both of them. So I think I didn't like Becky more than I didn't like Lynx, especially because Becky is like super annoying and I just personally wouldn't want to work with her. So I voted Becky.
That's content.
It is actually, and she did kind of show that yesterday, which puts everybody in a weird catch-22 because
Lynx isn't content. Lynx kind of like Lynx will be angry at you for a second, and then she'll be cool, and then it's like pretend. So like someone asked you before, are you going to be scripted? This is the first time I've ever watched you, yeah. And watching Lolcow the last fucking couple of months, it's all scripted, and because it's scripted, it's depressing. And you know, if Lynx is just going to be go with the flow, what's in the docket, fucking let's just play pretend, that's cancer. No one wants cancer.
Well, here's the thing. People can have their own opinions about whether it's scripted or not. For me, it was extremely, like, I had no idea because I didn't actually think about it beforehand that Becky and Lynx were going to team up against me, even though that would have made sense retrospectively. Also, I see you backstage, King. Hang on a sec. But yeah, this is my problem with the show. Is what I'm saying is like, if I'm the Keemstar and Tina's the boogie, then what the fuck is Lynx? Because she's not as entertaining as Wings. She's obviously going to be the Wings of the show, but like, she just doesn't bring what she has. I don't really get it.
At least having Becky there, she would be livid, and her being livid is kind of entertaining. Like, it's been entertaining watching
I do somewhat agree with that. Yesterday was entertaining when she was crying and shaking the camera because she's such a fucking whale. It was hilarious. I was laughing. And I do actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Karens are lolcows because they're always seething and pissed off.
Yeah.
So,
it's one of the best types of lolcows. It's like all the people who pretend Team's not a lolcow. You know, it makes the best lolcows. Anyway, I'm going to go because my audio's crap, apparently. How much of a dono for you to pull over and give your old man a wristy?
well, the current bid is at 2K. Can you afford that?
2K? Fucking Jesus Christ. In like some Eastern European currency, maybe. Alright, I'm going. Thanks for the chat.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your road trip, Anya.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
4.5 hours. King!
What are we doing? How's the audio work? Is it working?
King, I saw you on the Lolcow live chat. You are such a sweetheart. I almost teared up. You're so cute. You're adorable. Thank you so much for your support.
Well, anyway, so we're driving, right?
Yeah, you sound kind of muffled. Hold on, let me turn it on.
Is it muffled?
Are you on your AirPod audio?
Yeah. What is it work yet?
You sound like you're underwater. It's really
You
shitty.
look like you're underwater.
Can you just turn it to your iPhone audio? King, everybody, King is a long-time Thorpe viewer. He's a great monologuer. He lives up in North Dakota. And what do you do for work, King? He's a general contractor or something like that?
What are you talking about?
He recently, unfortunately, lost a testicle to...
Jesus, I'm not even Miss is joking when she talks about that. I didn't lose a testicle. Thank you. I love your story. This girl just said I was gay. I'm not. Why do you do that when I'm in public, bro? We're walking through the mall. We're at West Acres, walking North Dakota. How you doing, miss? Yeah, I'm doing great. See, I ain't gay.
That wasn't true.
Look at that guy's butt. I mean, what? Either way, so what are we doing? What is everybody? We're obviously driving. I'm walking right by. So what I'm actually doing right now, I can't say it out loud because I'm right by the Christmas.
King, I can barely hear you. Did you switch the iPhone audio?
I am gonna eat your brain. I cannot talk loud right now. It is children getting Santa.
That's his proof. His proof is hitting on a random grandma in a mall. I'm not gay, guys. I swear.
Yes, this lady right here thinks that I'm gay, right?
What's that?
She thinks that I'm a homosexual. Oh, but I think she's beautiful.
Attractive.
Yes, I'm not gay. Thank you.
Miss, are you aware this man has recently lost a testicle?
Now I'm in the Roger Maris Museum because
Was that a random? Was that literally a random old woman that you asked if you were gay?
Okay. Yeah. So my buddy woke up this morning and he said he can't come to work because his pecker hurts. So I'm actually at the mall right now while he's at Urgent Med getting a STD check. Might be kidney stones, but he definitely met a 25-year-old heroin addict. I think she's on heroin, and I think he has been burnt. But so we're gonna.
Snoremaster69 donated Snoremaster69 donated $1.00. Message. Hello 3DV stream is like a bedtime story, boring enough to put the whole chat to sleep.
The girl them skill arty. Shonda Paul, some give it to, some give it to, some give it to our girls. 5,040,000 naughty shorty. Baby girl, all my girls, all my girls. Shonda Paul say, well, I'm on the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh. Because the girl them broke out on the floor. From you don't wanna work as performer. From you don't wanna man where can't turn you on. Girl make I see you when them upon ya. Can't stand for the long, nah eat no yam, no steamed fish, nah no green banana. But down in Jamaica we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, I'm on the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. And girl, you got the chest out, but you know we are soft, cause girl, you impress out. And if you test out of me, if you test out, cause I got the remedy for make you de-stress out. Me have a flat to become me God bless out. And girl, if you want it, you have to confess out. On a life where we need set speed, if you test it, test out. Well, I'm on the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter.
And he is a full-blooded Zionist. Welcome to the show, Spicoli.
Hi, everybody. Congratulations, Grace. You forgot to say, Grace, that it's our 2-year anniversary. I was Grace's first guest 2 years ago on her live stream other than a family member. So I've been with Grace. I am not a clout chaser. I'm a 66-year-old stoner. I take mushrooms. I just want to, I've been with Grace since day one. She came out to LA. She's going to come out west.
I forgot. Grace. You were also an EDM award-winning filmmaker. I forgot. That's
yes,
the most important part.
Well, but I was Grace's #1 fan. Literally, I'm not her #1 simp, but I am her #1 stoner fan. Grace and I have been. Grace, I have a question. Are you and the Low-Cal Queens? Are you going to do a dating show possibly with the Low-Cal Queens?
I don't want to spoil anything, but I would assume that with all girls, we will be having some dating shows because obviously that's fun. I would love to do that personally, and I'd love to get Hornaxter on there, but Lynx doesn't want Hornaxter to be a part of Low-Cal Queens because she fucking shits on everything fun that I fucking suggest. So
next time I call up, I just woke up literally. It's like 8:30. I'm just laying on my couch. But next time I will, or if you're, I'm gonna head out to get coffee soon and tell them sometimes that I do on the street stuff for you too, like with the ambulance lady and stuff like that.
Yes.
That ambulance lady's still there, so. Great. Tell them also I interview homeless people. I do some weird shit for Grace. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like Grace's grandfather type. I don't know. It's like, but I want to make an announcement. Before I leave, because I just smoked some weed, I'm going to get some coffee. I want to congratulate you again. Say hi to Ben, your dad. Like I said, these guys are good people.
Zero viewer Mac donated $1.00. Message. Hello 3DV stream has more glitches than gameplay. Is this a feat?
For naysayers, for haters, let me just do the list, okay? Came at you with all her bullshit. She rage quit on you. Ava wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for you. Francis would. You know what it is, folks? All these people came on her show to clout chase off her, to use her, and then they left and they became unsuccessful. And I'm old, so I'm not clout chasing anybody. And I've been with her since day one. The reality is, everybody that tried to fucky fuck. Oh, let me say this. I'm famous for saying fucky fuck and vajayjay. So anybody that tried to fucky fuck my Grace over, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Am I right? Grace is a good person. Grace, you're gonna make $1 million. Da, 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 da. I love you, Grace.
Bye,
Thanks,
Nicole.
love again.
Love you, buddy. I just wanted to say this is hilarious. Susie B chatted that Hormaxer says he wants hot buffalo sex with Tina. Can Grace hook that up? Dude, Hormaxer and Tina together. I fucking sat there and told Lynx, I was like, you don't understand. This guy with Tina, we can just fucking sit back and relax. Of what? Yeah, can I get the clip of him saying he wants buffalo sex with Tina? Hot buffalo sex? I would fucking love to see that. He just wants women who will drain balls. All right, next up is Mr. T. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, Grace? Yeah, I saw it. I was noticing you were putting on your makeup. You look awful beautiful today. I must say that. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. No,
Are you a live viewer?
Well, I'm a viewer of yours. I've been watching you for a long time, and I am subbed up. But, you know, I'm a content creator, too, so I stay busy a lot live. But I would like for you to come and meet and make some new fans on my channel, you know.
Oh,
well, how about that?
What's your channel called?
It's Walk with the Righteous. At Walk with the Righteous.
Walk with the Righteous. Okay.
Yes. And I've just been a fan of yours for so long, and I must say I hope you get all your blessings, everything. I want nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best.
That's very nice.
And I feel
Walk
like
with the Righteous. I don't see it here.
let me send you the link. I just put it in the back chat. Hold on a second if I can figure out how to do this. It might kick me, but if you want to bring Dave up, you can bring me back up, okay? Because I know Dave, he's a good guy.
Okay.
Good guy. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you. Dave,
What's going on? I'm a fan of yours. Like, you're hot as fuck. And yeah, what the fuck?
No.
You're fucking on fucking Local Live. Yeah, I'm Haggy Rants fucking I gotta check out your video. I saw you did a video on T2D. Is that just clips from Locale Live, or what is that?
I'm sorry, what is from Locale Live?
Your video you did on Tina, like the other day. I saw like some.
Oh, I was doing research. Yeah, I think I got some of her stuff from the kid behind the camera, the channel that she's on.
Oh, like you just were like exposing her or something, like reacting, or?
I wasn't trying to expose her. I was just trying to figure out exactly who she is. Do you know more about her?
Oh yeah, she donates to me. She's a trailer trash. So fuck Tina. Like, but no, like I mean they help. Yeah, they donate to my channel, but yeah, she is trash.
She donates to your channel, but you say fuck her.
Yeah, well, like I've called her. Yeah, I have said like most horrible things about them, and like I went to the cops on Albert, her son, and he had me swatted, and yeah, that's whatever, you know. Like I know what you're dealing with that when she's talking about like you fucking your dad. I don't know. I guess that's true. That's what her son said. I don't know, but yeah.
Is there more to Tina? Can you give us a little bit?
Yeah. The reason why that she's saying that you're fucking your dad and shit is because her dad raped her when she was like 4. It's sick to say, but she's trying to like project that shit onto you during Locale Live when she like insulted you the other night. Like she's trying to make herself look better than you, but she's not no better than
Is there a soft side to Tina? Is there a side we haven't seen yet? Is there?
I mean, she definitely donates.
Is there a loving background?
I mean, she donates to me, dude. But she donates to me.
No, wait a minute, Dave. This time last year, Tina was losing her house. All right. Now, Dave is a professional podcaster, but he doesn't do drama. Let me explain to you what a trash can that Tina really is. And I know Tina better than anybody, all right? The thing what she does is she will use money to try to manipulate and control you. She records all of her phone calls, and anything you tell her, she will twist it and put it out to the world, Grace. Now, how about that? How would you like a private call with her, and then she turns around and manipulates it on you? She's a backstabbing piece of fucking shit. Am I right or wrong, Dave?
Mark collaborated with her for over a year.
That's right. I saved her from losing her fucking house. I raised her over $10,000 in a month, and she didn't even thank me, Grace. What a scumbag.
And I wanted to ask you if you can come on my channel one day and cuss out TDD. Thank you. Like, I'll put you right up there.
Yeah, I'll pay you. I'll pay you to come and cuss that big fat hog.
I'm monetized too, like you.
She's a piece of trash. And not today, Peggy. Tell you something, Tina. You are done.
I agree that she is a big fat piece of trash, but I'm just wondering, is what we've seen on the Lolcow Queens episodes or pilot episodes so far, is that what we should expect going forward, or is there more to her?
Yeah, there's more. No. What you can expect is, listen, she manufactures drama. That's all fake, okay? She's a fake, big bunny, Bugs Bunny looking bitch, and she ain't got no talent like me. I'm multi-talented. Dave is a professional. My link is in the back. If you want to drop my link, I'm trying to get a sub grab. I'm a real fan of yours. I'm not one of these fake bakes, and I am loyal.
Me too. I actually told Albert and Tina, I'm like, who is this one bitch up there? And they're like, oh wait, that's the one that fucks her dad. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, that was a joke. I saw that video. You were joking. You told everybody to go suck their dad's dick. Big fucking deal.
And I asked
Tina would suck your dad's dick for a nickel. I swear to God.
I said, can you reach out to her on Locale Live and tell her to come on my show? And of course they won't. You know. Let me link my channel too.
What? I would say what?
Please, Grace.
About this thing.
And we wish nothing but the best.
I'm not sure exactly if I can. I'm not sure if I can go on other people's shows. I think I would have to save that for the show. But you're welcome to tell me anything you want about Tina, and I can bring it up right to her big fat face.
How about we do this? How about I come back on your show, And let me tell you something, honey baby doll. My email is honeybabydoll3. And I got, just yesterday, I want to thank all of my 70 new members that I got last night because we did a karaoke. And of course, you know, I am an amazing singer, I'm going to say.
Well, perhaps I would advocate for you to come on Lolcow Queens at some point because it seems like you have a beef with Tina that needs to be settled. It sounds like she has.
It does, and I'm calling Tina out right now. She's a one-legged piece of shit. She works at IHOP. She's trash. She's trailer trash. And her little chimp son, Albert, he gone too. How about that, Albert? He looks like an Al-Qaeda terrorist. I'm a good-looking man. I'm an older man, but I'm good-looking. Damn. What's up, Black? You $1 million baby. Let me tell you something, Grace Store. You are $1 million baby. All these other horses out there, they don't look as good as you. You're a thoroughbred, baby. You a stallion. Tell her Day 25. What's up, man?
She's hotter than that Lynx bitch. That's for sure.
Yeah. And she reminds me.
How do you respond to this? Ace Man says Tina D has always been there for Albert. Mark, you abuse your parents.
Oh, no, that's a pending court case that I got with my father. I never abused my father. We got in one argument in literally 50 years. I never laid a finger on my father. I love my father.
It was your brother
maybe I'm too hard on Tina because I loved Tina at one time, but she stabbed me in the back and flip-flopped
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What is it about Tina that made you love her? Because I'm not seeing it.
Love her?
For Tina. Why?
Well, I cared about her. She was moving. Her and Albert, when they were losing their home, was moving to the town I live in so we could work together because we had that love of live streaming, you know.
You didn't even like it.
We worked for 6 months, day in and day out. And so I'm a loyal person, Grace. You just have to understand the situation. That's why I'm hurt that Tina is going around and talking about me. Now, I'm also a pastor. Now, I know that may sound funny to you because I'm foul-mouthed and everything, but see, I will run to the Lord, and I will confess my sins, and I will ask for forgiveness. We serve a loving God. Grace. And
I need her to replace Kamisha on my channel.
And prosperity. And last night, I pulled all the honey baby dolls because all I had was Lisa Lynn. I had Essie Abbott. I had all the good looking Carolyn, Spiritual Warrior. All of them came in to hang out. It would have been nice if we could have had you. I would have made you the #1 show pony in the stable, Grace, because you are beautiful now. Dave knows that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So your relationship with Tina was based off of Christian charity, or?
And you have great audio. Your mic too. Sure. SM7B.
Thank you.
Now Dave, he tried to. Dave was hooking up with Tina in the privates.
That's fucking sick, dude. Don't.
No, you did, bitch. Don't lie.
Sick.
You was you told her you wanted the niggas. No, you
guys are not understanding my. No. You're not understanding my point. My question is, what is it about?
I was fucking Kamisha backstage.
Feel bad for her, or like, I don't really see the lovability. Well, explain that to me.
Well, she's got a generous side.
Does she play the victim? Is she a generous person? Does she have a sweet side?
She donates to me, and that's about it.
That's about it. She buys all of Dave's food. She buys all of Dave's weed. And her son, he chimps out all the time and knocks holes in the wall. It's a whole big crazy story. You can't get it in those short amount of time. You have to do specials one after another. She's destroyed Nelson Green's life, my life. She tried to destroy Dave 25's life. She swatted him.
No, that wasn't her, but that was John Camillo. But fucking, yeah, Tina D swatted me, and they searched me over a gun, and they said, well, we're searching you to make sure that you don't have a ghost gun. Because I was like, dude, you can clearly check to see if I have a gun, which I don't. And he's like, well, you could have a ghost gun from what they said. Like,
it's a good thing you didn't have a gun because they would have killed you.
I know, right? Oh, Tina D would have got killed.
Hold on. Shush. How much has Tina donated to you?
Like 500 plus. 600 plus. Between her and her
you
son.
claim to be... And she just goes on your channel, and she sits there and super chats you, and she's done this...
And cash apps.
Plus dollars.
Yeah, so basically they started donating, and I would rip on them.
Because she's a carpet chaser. She can't pull the numbers like I pull. Honey, I pull huge numbers. I'm not like Look at these millions of channels.
Mr. T, you have 1.85k subscribers. You need to have 2,000 subscribers. What do you mean?
No, I pull more. Wait a minute. I pull more people than her with 1,800 subscribers than she pulls with 20,000 subs. That's but this is a backup channel I'm building, honey. Don't worry about it.
He used to have over 5,000, like under another account. So,
I would be at 100,000, honey.
Can you type in Dave25 and then click my other channel? There you go.
You're saying she donates to get clout off of you, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, alright.
Click on Hag Your Ants. That's my monetized one, the Hag Your Ants.
But you don't have any content on it.
Hey, it's on Hag Your Ants. It's because I got my Hag Your Ants one monetized. This is my channel.
But dog, you don't even have 1,000 on here.
I'm about to. It's a new channel, you know.
What he's trying to do is get paid membership.
Hold on. Is your claim that Tina is donating to you to suck clout off of you? Because I just don't understand that.
No, she's clowning off me, not Dave. Dave's channel is just new. Nobody knows Dave. I run the boy, okay? The whole bottom of YouTube,
What do you mean?
I run the whole community.
But this is your channel. It's existed since, June of this year. You have less than 2,000 subscribers and less than 1,000 views on each stream.
Yeah, it don't matter.
That's really good.
About that. It ain't about views. I had 5 people in there when I was singing last night. I made $700 and got like 70 or 80 new subs. I mean, members, that paying members.
You're a honey baby doll to Mark Terry.
My channel's fixing to blow up like a fucking nuclear bomb. And she can't take it. She knows I'm number one. She can't do the comedy. I don't even do drama. I don't even have to do drama.
You are drama.
Exactly. Everybody talks about me.
Grace Thorpe is a fucking honey baby doll, no?
Well, I mean... Alright, so...
Number one fucking comb over in the whole bottom of the universe, okay? Look at my fucking comb over. It's better than Donald Trump's, honey.
Alright, hold on. Chat. Alright. We got some videos here from Mr. T. Would you like to check them out? We got the most powerful Bible study. And it's not about money with me anymore. 1 for Bible study, 2 for money. Let's check out what the content is here.
2. Now, I'll make it clear, I'm not monetized and take no money in my ministry. I have a ministry page as well.
You openly use God for money, no?
Alright, money. 2. Money. Alright. They want to hear what you had to say. Okay. So you said it's not about money with me anymore. Alright, let me put you guys down. I'm gonna play your video just for a minute, and then we'll pop you back up.
Hello everyone, this is Brother Moore. I wanted to make this very clear to everyone out there who has any doubts as to why I'm doing this ministry. You will never hear me ask. I would never ask anyone to buy a membership. There may not be a membership on the channel. I'm praying on it already, and I'm waiting on the answer from God. But one thing for sure.
We said just subbed. Oh my God.
Is I'm not a beggar. I'm not going to ask for any money. I'm not a beggar. I'm a child of God who walks with the righteous.
I am doing this ministry for the right reason. I do need your support, and you need mine, whether you know it or not. It's Thanksgiving. It's time to rejoice and be thankful for all the beautiful things that God has given us. Take a moment, if you can, and walk outside and look at the natural beauty of everything God makes. And always remember that if you need me, you can reach out to me at any time. My email is on my About section on my page. I don't want your money. I'm not a beggar. I don't need your money.
Alright, that was 2 minutes of that. Okay. We have somebody new backstage. I'm going to pop them up just for a second, then we'll go back to Mr. T and Dave. Hello? DDHNFBDDS. You are on the air. Hello, you called in. You're live. Hello. Alright, we got nothing. Dead air. Alright,
No, that guy's fucking tard, man. Fucking kick him. I know. You're on here with two legends. Look, Dave's a celebrity. I'm a fucking iconic legend. We're pushing you all the way to the top. You'll see. You think I'm
you don't need Keemstar. Fuck that idiot.
Exactly. Keemstar's a loser. He always will be.
Alright, well...
He's famous for saying the N-word.
Chat, do you guys have any questions for these two? Let's see what... Please find he's assaulted family members. He recently was not willingly, 5150. Is that true, Mr. T?
Yeah, he did get...
You got 5150?
He did. He got put in a psych ward and... Like Anderson Henderson.
No, that was Anderson Henderson.
No, with the whole...
What you been smoking?
You faked the suicide, remember?
No, that was a legit suicide, dude. That was after my wife, after 25 years, me and her split up, and I lost everything. Dude, I got a real life. I'm not talking about that time. I'm talking about that was during Noodles live during that shit. Oh, during Noodles when I went to
I'm talking about the most recent time though, in your camper when they swatted you.
Man, you tripping like worse than Tina D.
What about when they swatted you? Did they not say they were putting you away? When your sister was put away, what? Dude, DRS had fucking put up the shit on you back then. When your sister was like cleaning everything after you like.
Before I got my palace, I'm in now, right?
Alright, either of you guys sing?
I do. Mark does. When I'm driving down the road, I can't
it wasn't exactly white trash. Well, I mean, Keem saw the Oakley stream. He accidentally said that on his show. No, he didn't. Did he? Is that Oakley? Thank you, Callum. I appreciate it. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of interest. I'm looking forward to meeting Kid behind the camera and Tina. However that turns out, I think it'll be fun. Hold on, just turn it off. April slipped and said Oakley. Would that Oakley? Would that be Oakley? Shut up, go on, sis. Let's go. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate the lore, the interest, questions. I think I have a direction that could get Ben 100K subs by 2025. How would I send him the idea? You can DM him on Discord. What is his DM? It's just Ben Book. If you want to DM him. Hey, $20 for Milk Cow. Thank you, Milk Cow. Thank you, Milk Cow. Appreciate it. Tell Ben we said hi. Matt, say hi. Get out of here. Walk out Queens, get out of here. Don't mess up my opportunity. Give Ben his own channel. He has a channel. You guys want to subscribe. Ben North, aka Alar. He has a recent debate on there that I posted with Glenn Lawrence on the Crucible, which was deleted from the Crucible because Andrew Wilson's a bitch.
Oh, is it up?
Yeah. Should we do some karaoke?
Let's take a little break, yeah.
Want to take a little break? This song, we haven't been very musical lately, you know what I mean? We haven't really, where's your iPad? Do you know what it is? We haven't really enjoyed ourselves. Karaoke in the RV is classic. Come on, what do you guys want to hear? Let's see here. Let's do one song to wrap it up. Bluetooth. Okay. Today it was 6.5. Maybe 2.5. Should we have Ben delegate to this? Ben just wants to sing George Michael songs but can't do it loud enough. Ben doing Little Red Corvette is my personal favorite. Well, sorry. No karaoke. We'll wind down. Let's get back to a nice cozy, like, what do you say, 110 or something? Let's lose the viewers. Get rid of you guys. Oh. Yeah, Thank you all for being here. I'll check back soon. Bye.
Bro, that was wild. There's a whole stream. There's a whole stream. I personally don't agree with it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Stop people? I personally don't agree with it. She knows how to run a stream, though. I personally don't agree with it. That was some weird shit. Yeah, I'm in Chad, so chilling in my basement right now. Just Alvin's gonna go up and back to the desk in a minute, but yeah, I kind of got the blindfold on you. Just so I don't accidentally turn the phone. Oh, that was wild. These people are weird. And I don't donate to none of that stuff either, so. Who's EZ? Go to channel. See if you got any videos. Wasabi. Prime. The gym is a scam. Decent channel. Yeah. I don't think the link allows free TTS. Yeah, it does. It's my own program. You have to put $1 in there. It doesn't have any payment hooked to it, so. I used Chat GPT to program it. And I basically copied Mr. Bates.
Has donated 1.00. Has donated $1.00. Message. Sub to as.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I made that all myself because I didn't want to. I'm a programmer, so I've programmed for like 20 years. So I do stock programming and stuff. And yeah, I can. All I have to do is add you to my. I need your email. So here, you know, if you want to give your email out on here, but I don't suggest it. But I'll give my email out. So if you hit email me, and then I'll email you, or I need your email in order to unlock your Gmail, your YouTube account, and it will. Yeah, because it's in testing. Yeah, so I need the email that's attached to your brand account, and then just email me that you want it on my email, and then yeah, I'll send you the link and you log in, and then there's an overlay that you have to overlay on your OBS, and that's what brings up the chat and processes the audio file with the Ubuntu AI system, eSpeak. And then, so I'm going to add more voices. It's all brand new, and I haven't really worked on it a lot. But yeah, it's free. It's all free right now. And then I'm going to add PayPal payments on it. And I have PayPal payments attached to that email address that I gave you. So it will end up batch paying you out through PayPal eventually, and then you'll be able to put like what PayPal address you want it to pay the payment out to. But we'll get there in like maybe a few months or so. But right now it's just free, and I've been trying to get people to test it, so I'm glad you came over because it's cool. It's exactly like Mr. Bass, except we got to add a bunch more stuff to it in the payments. And I have a whole AI chat injection so that we can inject fake donos and fake stuff like that. So if nobody's around the stream, it'll auto troll you. So it's pretty good. And then just to let you know, because you want to use the system or whatever, it's tied into my LowDev system on LowDev, and we'll have that changed to a better URL. Yeah, I'll get to your email in a second. We'll change it to a better URL and stuff, so it's not as long. It just looks just like how Mr. Bass has it in the future. But yeah, it's definitely cool. And the more, like, I program up until like a certain point, and then if I don't get a lot of response, you would say that it's not worth programming much further, you know? But my whole low dev system is stock trading quantum bots and stuff, and they're turned off right now because I've been more busy at work with my handyman business. So, you know, I had to prioritize things. What is this, Gmail? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Change email address to... Yeah, I run a handyman business on also, so... Yeah, who knows? So I'm writing up the link right now for, I'm writing you up like a little email right now, so. A lot of this can be case sensitive on the URLs, so. 3.dev/TTS/ yeah, just that. Okay, and then the dynamic donation page is http://3.dev/donation.php. I wonder if it's donation or donations. Hold on. Donation. Colon, question mark, C. So channel for the letter C equals channel name. And then there's that leads you to the dashboard. There's the donation page and the overlay. Okay, so overlay. So lo3.dev/overlay.php question mark channel equals and I think it needs to be all lowercase, so let me just put that over here so you realize that. Okay. Oh yeah, so okay, so I've got here a small email that shows you how to do this. And some of the links are in there, and if you have any questions or whatnot, it's pretty easy. Instructions, login, API. Okay, so instructions are start stream, login API, login the API. Check donation page. And then add overlay to OBS slash Alright, I got that. I'm sending that email through, and now I gotta add you. I gotta go to the desk. So yeah, we're gonna go to the desk in a second. What the hell? Why does it say it's been deleted? Copy. Sent. It's weird. Okay, so now I gotta add your Gmail here. Got that. And then that's where do you gotta go? Cloud developers, Google, YouTube, API, login. Maybe. O2 author, yeah, developers.google. Do this all from the phone. This is a help page, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, it's Google Cloud APIs. So cloud.google, I think that's what it is. Console.cloud API. Yeah. APIs and services. And then enabled APIs and services. What the hell? Credentials. Maybe I have to add credentials. And the web client. Blah, blah, authorized redirects. Blah, blah, blah. API key. No, somehow I gotta add you to the somewhere in here. I just gotta look around it because here I got test user. Blah 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 blah. Paste. Save. Okay, yeah, you're added now, and so you should be. It should allow access to log into the page. If you go to LowDev, the website, there'll be a TTS link on the top of my web page, the front page. So, and then yeah, man. If you have any other questions, feel free to use it. if you're live streaming, I want to see you. I want to watch you to use it. So I'm gonna add you. Go to channel. Subscribe. Nice, bro. You got one upcoming today? 2:45? Hell yeah, I'll tune in. I want to turn the notification on. Awesome, back to my stream and shoot the chat. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Email me back or just hit me up and TTS me and see and let me know how it goes. I want to tune in on yours and I want to see and I'll come troll you. I'll use AI and stuff and I'll troll your stream so you got content. Pretty soon it'll automatically if things are dead on chat, then I'll have the AI automatically create a troll and then it'll donate some fake money and then you'll be like, yeah. Yeah, we'll get there. Like I said, I gotta split my time between a lot of different things. I'll throw up a donut real quick. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Gonna run that.
Mix-a-lot 96 donated $1.00. Message. This stream blows, hope this music sounds better.
You already know who it is. It's your boy.
Told you I'd be on my way to shit, so many dark days. Echelon, better grab your vest, we on extendo, denser, silencer, free all mentally, I'm a phenom, DW4 to be continued, you know we on. Yo, man, doing bad, in the shit. Comfortable around the river, yo.
So yeah, hopefully that didn't blow your ears out. Yeah, purchasing the stock and the ETFs is what I do. Is I'll trade the futures market on natural gas, and that the reason that I do that is because I found a way to maximize leverage and like risk, if you want to say. And so, and then understanding a rigged market. And so once I realized, like, at first I committed to, I needed to stop worrying about how much time I had in my life versus work, and like realize that, hey, maybe I wasted half of my life not working. So I could have probably accomplished more had I known all the knowledge that I've known now back then. And so in catching up with all that, I wanted to balance my risk to leverage ratio. And since I'm a programmer, I was at work as well, and I couldn't trade stocks at a factory or whatever. So, but I've been programming for a long time. So at one point I found myself back working in the car manufacturing industry, doing automation on the EVs, the EV batteries process, and basically being underpaid for your knowledge level. And so I was like, I have to do something to get out of this pit, because once you find yourself in the pit, all you can do is climb back out. And so I was exploring my options, and I wanted to be like, how am I going to maximize 0 to 100, you know, in the shortest term possible. And so I developed over the last 5 to 7 years trading algorithms on a dynamic multitude of being able to trade different tickers. So I have a whole server system right over here in the basement that you shut off just to save power alone, but the whole program's all sitting over there, and it's on the cloud and everything with this on the TTS system. But I switched servers from Ann Arbor to Chicago, so we upgraded, and I was upgrading all the programming to PHP 8. So that's why that side of the system is down, and then the TTS was like taking over my programming time, because I wasn't getting any views on the quant trading bots anyways. So I was like shift off that onto the TTS stuff, so then I can get people to start using my programming, and then after that they can go for the same thing that we're all going to end up figuring out, is that maybe understanding how to trade like Warren Buffett and Elon Musk and all these other people is what, and Nancy Pelosi is where we need to be. And so, you know, with me getting older and stuff, it's like, well, how many years do you have left, you know, to try to do this stock trading stuff and everything? It seems like the most convenient time for me, even though it should have happened to me when I was like 18, is starting to do what I do now, and learning about how to trade natural gas and maximize leverage. Anyways, it's just like playing catch up after you've, you know, lived another life. So but no, I don't own, like, I run handyman business, program on the side like I've always done, and currently just doing handyman work right now for myself, which makes me way more money than working for any factory, unless you are like at a supervisor or higher level, which is still dog shit. half a decade wasted. Well, then there you go. So, yeah, I developed with ChatGPT, and my latest programming on this stocks was this option swing trade detector. And so I'm kind of testing that at basically full force, 100%, just all in on these signals and stuff. And it takes a keen eye and a full understanding of how natural gas contracts are traded by the people that own the tanks, and then the people that don't own the tanks, how you even survive in that environment, right? So, but yeah. That's mainly what I want to do, is basically, instead of being like Keemstar rich, I'm never, like, that ain't never going to happen for me. And so this is the alternative method, is to be able to start from like a couple $100 and then trade it all the way to being rich, right? Not saying that on the way you're going to put money in, but I mean, you just start the boat with a couple $100 in gas and just keep going. We'll get the next gas at the next gas station. Yeah, I don't really like to be smoking on camera because I have kids and stuff too that are on YouTube, so. All these other people are holding up their bags and stuff. It's kind of a bit out of control, I think. Yeah, like, same deal with why I say Warren Buffett, because like people that gave Warren Buffett like 10 grand in the beginning make a bunch of noise. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Okay, cool. We might have had internet issues. We're in the studio right now. I wish you could like switch stream right over to OBS and like not stop the stream. That'd be cool. So how did you get into this low-cal stuff? I knew Boogie and Wings and Keemstar. I knew all three of those guys before this all started, before I knew about locals, before I knew about Chance Wilkins. That's how I knew it all, and so they basically introduced me to it once they went to it. Yeah, kind of. I've been around on YouTube since the start. I'm like, I'm older. I'm not as old as Review Tech or DSP, but I'm the same as Keemstar, basically. Approaching 40s. Alright, yeah, my internet died. What happened? That's... to when I do more audio options, blah blah blah. Honestly, yeah, it's the Streamlabs crap. I'd have to restart the stream, basically. If it's that bad, like, I'll go to OBS and you can play 5.6 or something. You're gonna plug in. There. Send it, don't know. I got a lot. I got MP3s on this computer. Maybe that will straighten it out. Then I use ChatGPT over here and I pop the. I got it all rigged to this here. Tupac.
Snowmaster69 donated $1.00. Message. Hello 3DV stream is like a bedtime story, boring enough to put the whole chat to sleep. Yeah, that's a problem because I'm on the Streamlabs app and it sucks. It really sucks, dude. I don't know what to tell. If it's still here, so we play that. If I'm still cracking up, send me one more text through the message, and maybe we should just restart the stream. And then I can do programming. Basically, donated $1,000.00. Message. Remember this song? $1,000.00. Message. Know this song?
Yeah, I remember Sonic, all the Sonic remixes on YouTube. 10 hours of Sonic, 1 hour of Sonic. Those are the days, right? You said that it was too robotic, so I'm looking up a different voice there. We don't have, I can put in like a voice selection on there, but it's going to take a lot more work than just manually changing it right now. But we can try them out. So I'm going to open up the Generate TTS program here, and then I'm just going to add some code from ChatGPT here. Oh, no, not that. And then it says English. Yeah, I should just add all of them in here. So there's English woman. Let me add some stuff here. It gave you like 3 other ones. So here, let's go. This one. This one. And then this one. Okay, so we're going to disable these. Oh, actually, we could rotate through the voices too.